or you want to know what the next level is, hey, what's up? This is Dice Kimura, and today we're learning a new song. It's Free Fallin', written by Tom Petty, and also we're going to talk about the John Mayer version today as well as the Tom Petty version. So this is the song. It's using the chords D, G, and A. So 3 chords, D, G, A. I'm on the capo 3. What I want you to do is put your capo on the 3rd fret. And here's a pro tip for the capo. Make sure after you put the capo on the 3rd fret, you go back and retune your guitar. So that's going to be G, C, F, A sharp, D, and G. Okay? That's important because the capo knocks you out of tune. So we're going to do this lesson. I'm going to teach this as a beginner lesson. If this lesson is too hard for you, then go back, click in the description, and there's a playlist of all my beginner lessons, and just go back a couple lessons until you find one that you can handle, because they're progressively getting more difficult. Okay, so this is part of a series of beginner lessons that I'm doing from the absolute beginner all the way till now, where we're using a capo doing some open chords. So see if you can keep up with this, and if not, just go back a few lessons. So this is D, G, G, D, A. Okay. So the chords we're using is D, G, G, D, A. Okay. If you don't know how to play D, G, and A as open chords on the guitar, I want you to Google it. Okay. Just go to Google and type in how to play a D chord on guitar, and then click images, and it'll show you. And the reason I'm bringing that up is I may play these chords differently than you. The notes may not be the same, but the fingering may be different. Please don't let that throw you off. It's just a preference, okay? Because you can play D like this, you can play D like this, you can play D like this, you can play D like this. I've seen all kinds of different stuff. So it's really up to you. So I'm playing D like this. If you'll notice, I put my thumb on the F sharp, or in this case it's the A, but I put my thumb on that major 3rd. You don't have to do that. Okay, so let's get into it. Also G, you can play like this. I play it also like this sometimes, or like this, or like this. There's a lot of different ways to play these chords. A is best if you could play A with 1 finger, as opposed to 3 or this. If you could do it with 1, it's easier. So we're doing D, G, G, D, A, and that's it. That's the whole entire song. That's why I picked this song for this beginner lesson. It is going to have more engagement of your right hand. So if you've been following along on this playlist, on this series of beginner lessons, we haven't gotten crazy intricate with the right hand because we've been very busy with the left hand. This exercise, it has a pretty demanding left hand routine, but the right hand is going to be equally demanding. But the easy thing about this song is, hopefully you've heard this song your whole life and you know the rhythm. D, it goes D, G, G, D, A. So try to just join me. Say D, G, G, D, A. And that G, D is going to be the hardest part. You got to get your speed up. Just practice this in your house. Just do this for a couple days until you're fast with it. Okay. Try to get fast with it. After you get your speed up, I want you to play with the YouTube. Click the link in the description below. Where I have a video teaching you how to change the speed on YouTube. This is very important for your learning. So if you don't know how to change the speed, and if you think you know, but you don't know how to change it to custom, I still need you to go back to that video. Okay. So I'm going to load that here on my YouTube, and I'm going to set my speed to 85%. Okay, which you can do inside of custom. And if you need to know how to do that, click the link in the description. All right, so I'm going to play at 85% with Tom Petty. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so notice I didn't do any extra strumming, okay, because that's going to confuse you. Try to just get these down hits. That's it. Try to just get, if you can place it right, later you can add. Talk about that too in a second. So if you can spend a few days just right here. If you're a beginner, this is going to take you a few days. Okay. By the way, if you have any questions, comment below. And if there's songs that you want me to cover, comment below. And if you need extra help, join me on Patreon. And if you're having problems, just type in your question. I will respond. And I could also even make videos for your response. And if you're still stuck, just hit me up on Skype. But for the rest of you, we're going to try this at full speed. We're going to do the full speed. I'm going to do the Tom Petty full speed, and then we'll do the John Mayer. And there are differences there, and I'll explain in a second. So here's the Tom Petty at full speed. Ready? And. You get the idea. And you see me doing a lot of embellishments. I'm doing this for your sake. If you're more advanced or you want to know what the next level is. Look at my separation of bass notes and high notes. Notice that D, the F sharp on the D. As you hate it when you got the AC on too strong and then your fingers start turning into icicles, which happens a lot lately. I got the AC too high. So anyway. Doing a little embellishing. That may not necessarily sound the best. Let me explain some of this embellishing, by the way. I'm doing the D arpeggio. So you see me coming in from the bass line, from the F sharp into the G. See that? See how that major third on the D is so useful. That's some next level stuff, but if you're bored at home and you already learned this D, you could try that throw that F sharp. Look at how more of a robust chord you get on the D. Now for that A, you got a little space. You could throw a little something like that. How about second string, second finger on the 6th fret? You can and notice I changed it up. I started with that major third. And I just went to the C right here, which is what this chord is. This A with a capo 3 is actually a C, so you could do embellishments inside a C. In case you can't tell, I'm a humongous Hendrix fan. That's where my embellishments come from. And we're going to look at the John Mayer version. The reason I like the John Mayer version is it says here it was recorded in, I think, 2007. And there's a better audio quality, and there is some more interesting things going on melodically, which is really cool. So I'm going to play it at full speed. I'm just going to jam to it a little bit. So just to jam for you a little bit, here's the vibe. So that's it. Just take your time with this. This is a fun one. You know, you get to use the capo. We're using some open strings, using some open chords. I mean, and we're doing more intricate strumming with the right hand. This is a nice step up for you if you're trying to get the right hand going. Again, check out the lesson I just did. The last lesson is more intricate strumming as well. And I'm easing you into the idea of more intricate strumming, up and down strumming, called alternate strumming. Mathematically, it's a lot more complex, okay, when you start getting more intricate with the right hand. This song is like the last song that we can do that without avoiding the topic of math. Math is coming. If you hate math, I hate math too. But I'm really good at simple math, and guitar math is pretty simple most of the time, unless you're looking at music theory. But if you're looking at strumming, you're just trying to count to 4. Everything has to be divisible by 4. But we'll get into that in the lessons coming up. If you have questions or comments, please comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.